the hate is out there, guys. A lot of folks are, not feeling the love of Supergirl right now. And so a lot of folks are, not too sure about it. So look, I'm going to give my review on it. So it's coming up next. We can kind of get into it. So you guys can get the latest and greatest and, give me your flames and all that, go from the future. So this is the official trailer reaction for Supergirl official trailer. All right, guys, here we go.
Hey, I was just touching base to see when you think you might be coming back. I'm just worried that you're not going to find your stride here if you keep going off-world all the time, Kara. I'm worried you're not going to find your people.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Clark. I have no people.
Oh, dirty dog. Oh, wow.
I'll miss wherever you are, buddy.
Bad party girl. Love it.
Crypto and I at least had each other. Honestly, I thought we were lucky. But luck, almost by definition, runs out.
Oh no.
What can I do?
The Brickens carry the antidote on that person. He has 3 days.
You cannot give up on me.
It's a crime of the Yellow Hills.
Getting some vibes here. Give me some
Murdered
vibes
my
here.
innocent family.
Just do what I say. And don't die. This does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Stop. You're hurting my head.
Lobo.
Revenge. It won't take your pain away.
Good question. That's gonna come up.
Your eyes are beautiful when you cry. A lot of pain. A lot of suffering.
There's no home without you, buddy.
Aren't you the ditz from that dive bar?
Funny. That's what I've been calling you.
Touche.
Lots of Lobo. Lots of Lobo. Yeah, so anyway, guys, if you've seen the Supergirl trailer, thank you for joining those who are here. Look, Supergirl trailer. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. The official Supergirl trailer just came out a couple days ago. Look, it looks a lot like Guardians of the Galaxy, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It is Guardians of the Galaxy mixed with what's the other one? I mean, it's a dog, right? So I guess James Gunn is going to use crypto on all the DC properties. So what Green Lantern's going to be having a dog next. I mean, it's of a piece, right? James Gunn, animals, space, ditzy kind of leader, trying to find his home. But I think I'll watch it. I mean, I'm a DC, I'll watch all the superhero stuff. So I'll give my review of it. But it does not seem, is it making me want to run to go see it? I mean, Lobo, sure. I wasn't a big Lobo fan. I don't know if you're in the comic section, but how many of you guys remember Lobo back in the day in the 90s? He was a big hit. I mean, because he was kind of like the anti-hero, but he's he would just kill everybody. He would just do whatever he wanted to do. And it was just, cuss, do whatever. And everybody loved him. I mean, but it made no sense because he was riding around on a motorcycle in space. But I guess it's similar to Ghost Rider from Marvel, who rode around for Fiery Head on a motorcycle. So it's just a thing. Motorcycles are just a thing in the 90s, I guess. And so heroes that had motorcycles, they tend to stay longer and had a big vision, I guess, for the future. But anyway, Supergirl is one of those properties that they're trying to make it something. But I'll dig with it. I mean, if you know I think she comes from the city of Kandor. I think that's the call that out in Krypton, and so it was a bottle city, and so they showing that what happened to Kandor and that she had to leave, and now is kind of alone in the world, but she does have a cousin, so she's not totally alone. So I don't know what that's about, but you got some ties to Superman in the trailer, so it gives her excitement. So look, what are we thinking about this movie, right? So superhero fatigue, right? That was a big thing last year, and then obviously Superman came out, was the biggest movie of the year, biggest one of the biggest movies of the year, but the biggest uh, comic book movie, right? Because I think the New Avengers or the Thunderbolts, right? Thunderbolts slash or Thunderbolts asterisk, the New Avengers, came out and really underperformed, and so as well as Fantastic Four underperformed. So those are the two Marvel movies that underperform, and Superman, both to the top. So for the first time, DC had a number one comic book movie of the year. So it was Superman, which if you've seen the movie, super weird to me, but it got to the core of who Superman was and what it was about, which I thought resonated with a bunch of folks. Matter of fact, I saw it twice, and I saw it by myself, and I saw it with my family, who is not as superhero knowledgeable as I am, and I was surprised. A lot of them enjoyed it, man. I was like, this is some weird stuff. You talking about uh you got wormholes and you got dark matter, dark energy, and all this stuff and creatures, but people were digging it. So I don't know, man. This is it's that strange alchemy that James Gunn has. So I don't know if this Greg Gillespie who is going to take over, but it does seem like a lot of DNA, and I think James Gunn did right for it. But as we all know, so business. This is show versus business. Business. Warner Brothers is getting bought by, well, it was originally going to be bought by Netflix. Now it got bought by, I think officially closes later this year, but by Paramount. So, so James Gunn and all his James Gunness, how much is that going to last in the Paramount era? I don't know. So it's going to be interesting to see. So I'm trying to think, what else does DC have this year coming out? I don't think that's it. DC movies, 20 movies and TV shows in 2026. Let's see. I think obviously Supergirl. Supergirl got mixed reviews on the internet. Then the Detective series Lanterns on Max on HBO. I don't know, guys. People are not feeling that one either. We didn't do a trailer review, but how you gonna do Green Lantern? They don't look green. And then also it looks they're cussing out here in these streets and doing all kinds of stuff. It didn't get a good reviews, guys. I don't know. So and then also they're gonna have Clayface film, which is supposed to be like a horror, and then Creature Commando season 2. Creature Commando season 1 was, a pleasant ride, but is it clamoring for a season 2? Don't know. And then potentially they're going to have a Batman Cat Crusader, which is another version of Batman. So I don't know. Marvel's got the king of them all. They got right now they got Daredevil out on TV now. That's doing decently. I haven't watched all of it yet. So matter of fact, I haven't watched the first one. But they do have Avengers Doomsday. It's going to be huge, potentially. And Spider-Man Brand New Day. And obviously, on TV, they got Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Punisher One Last Kill. So it's a special one-shot. And they're going to release Vision Quest. And then they're supposed to have X-Men 97 Season 2, which is the last, I think the last season that Bo, I forgot the Bo, the creator of Season 1, X-Men 97, creator, which if you've seen season 1 was a banger, guys. I don't know how good that thing was. It was like one of those that just caught fire, man. And if you've seen season 1, it was funny. It's like we all kind of felt it at the same time. No one no one ever, we all just kind of felt that this is something unique. Bo DeMayo, he was the creator of this whole series, and it was a banger, man. And I can remember watching it and then talking to my friends, and we were all just like, this is like phenomenal. So I think season 2, I think that's his last season before he moved off of the series. So we'll see how season 2 should do well, but Season 3, 4, don't know. So anyway, I say all to say, what am I talking about, guys? I'm talking about Supergirl, but I'm talking about how that compare to what Marvel's coming out. So DC has a weak slate, let's be honest. It looks like Marvel with Doomsday, Spider-Man coming out, it's going to be top notch. So let me give my rating. So as a business, the guy of the show, or the show versus business is the business component of it. I'm probably going to give this a solid B. I just don't think it's compelling enough to make people want to go to the theater. A lot of elements of Guardians of the Galaxy. Seems a lot of repeat elements. I mean, it's interesting. I just don't know if it's interesting enough, if that makes sense. And I think that's where we're kind of drowning here. And this is probably the strongest, opportunity, right, for the year for 2026 for content. So yeah, we'll see. So I think, James Gunn is going to have to fight back for next year in 2027. Hopefully he's got some bangers in the pipeline for 2027. Don't, if you leave in the comments below if you what he has coming. But yeah, I just don't see DC taking Marvel this year in comic book movies. So anyway, so that's kind of what we do here in Show versus Business. We talk about trailers, we talk about business, we talk about movies and TV shows and how it's all mixed together from a culture standpoint and from a business standpoint. So if you like this type of content, definitely, share it with your friends and let us know and give comments below. We take flames as well. So it is what it is. But look, this is what we do. Show versus Business, your weekly take. And we love you guys, to kind of give us information on how we can do better. So if you like what you heard, please like, subscribe, and comment at Show versus Business on X, Threads, YouTube, and Instagram. Listen to us at Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Visit us on our website at Show versus Business to learn more. Peace.